Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. The Jaguars actually make a move that doesn't necessarily benefit us in 2022, but it benefits us in the future as the Jaguars went out there and got a freaking pass rusher. They got a pass rusher, they were aggressive, and they actually bring in someone that really has been mentioned in 7, 8 months since his suspension, but that is Falcons wide receiver Calvin Ridley. And funny enough, I actually made a video about this before the suspension about 9 months ago. I was saying, look, the Jaguars need to make a move for Calvin Ridley because Calvin Ridley, I made a video about it. Calvin Ridley is an awesome receiver. I really like Calvin Ridley. He's a guy that has speed. He is a guy that's a great route runner. For his size, he gets a lot of touchdowns. He is an awesome wide receiver for the Jaguars. And the trade terms are also kind of interesting. Ian Rappaport said that it can be a maximum of a 5th-round pick in 2023 and a second-round pick in 2024. So I don't know much further than that. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's like, usually these terms come into play when it's like a percentage of, usually a percentage of snaps or a percentage of game plays or there's a lot of different things that go into it. But, the Jaguars, they make a move. I love this move, man. I like him more than any of the wide receivers available, whether it's, Chase Claypool, whether it's any of these other guys that went out there and got traded. Now, when it comes to his contract terms, I do believe he actually did just sign a new contract. I'm going to have to do some research on it. I'll make a more thorough video about this later in the day, but I got to tell you guys, I'm really excited about this one. It's just a much-needed move for the Jaguars. The Jaguars needed to go out there and do something at wide receiver because I know a lot of times I'm all on board because next year I really want to, with our high first-round pick, I want to take a game changer right there. But the Jaguars go out here, and I guess that gives us a little more flexibility. But, he's a guy who's going to take the top off the defense. Of course, we don't get him at all this year because, he's serving a suspension for the gambling on sports over the course of while he was injured or taking some time off. Last year was interesting because he took a mental break from football and, a lot of us, we didn't really know what was going on. And it came out later that he was betting on games during the season. So I hope the Jaguars did a mental welfare check because the Jaguars in the past have, when it comes to RJ Soward or Justin Blackman or even a small case of Reggie Williams, guys that we invest, first to second round picks in, they have weird stuff going on mentally. So, I'm hoping everything checks out. I'm going to look more into this as the day goes on, but this is immediate reaction. Jaguars trade for Calvin Ridley. I'll talk to you guys later. Go Jags.